After a really tough loss last week against local rival Swansea, the boys are desperate to bounce back against a Loughborough side who are also looking to return to winning ways after their defeat against Durham last week. Although a lot can be said about last week's performance against Swansea, it was a game that left a serious physical toll on many of the players, resulting in the injury list creeping up as ever. However, there are positives for this week as we have Freddie Barnes, aka Fridge, coming back into the starting lineup after his short stint out, as well as club captain Marcus Ramage coming back in, and you won't need to tell us when he's back on the pitch. The crowd will do the talking for that. We'll see you then. So a very strong first half in Cardiff once again, 10-0 up, a back try and a forwards try, and once again we're in the same place that we've been many a time this season, going in to half-time leading. Now what's really important is Cardiff keep up this momentum, keep up that pressure and keep knocking on Loughborough's door in order to get a really important win. Let's go.
Wicked.
Well, what a game. 10-10 against third in the league. At the end of the day, you can't ask for much more. The boys performed very well. They didn't let the curse of the second half come back to haunt them as they have in later times of the season, losing narrowly to Exeter and to Durham, and now a draw to third. It looks like things are going in the right direction. Right, so I'm with now the fourth starting captain of the season, actually the second, Ramage. captain of the season. I'm here with Greg. Greg, what did you think towards this performance? Third in the league and you get a draw.
Yeah, it's really pleasing to take a draw, but I guess the disappointing thing is we could have taken the win just at the end with a missed kick and a couple of other things that didn't go our way. But as we said at the start of the day, if we'd taken a draw against Loughborough, third in the league, we would have been fucking chuffed. So there's a lot of positives in today's performance.
Yeah, exactly. And you've said that you've been chuffed with it, and someone said it to you at the start of the day. And looking back on other games this season, obviously narrow losses to Exeter, narrow losses to Durham, who are now first and second, a draw today, and then you also have many games this season where maybe the second half performance hasn't matched up to the first. Here you're able to soak up pressure, keep them out, and make sure you didn't leave the pitch with a loss. What have you worked on this week and just throughout the season to make sure you do keep up that pressure in the second half?
Yeah, it's certainly one of the things we've been working on, because I think Marcus said we'd lost 6 games now by within 4 points, and so the key point was just to keep close and just stay in the fight and absorb all that pressure, and not to kind of, when we concede 1 try, then concede 2, which is what we've been doing in a lot of the games. Yeah,
amazing, and show that, say, the grit of the boys, the determination of the boys helped stop that. Now on to next week, we're back down here again at the Fortress against Leeds Beckett. What are your thoughts towards that game?
Yeah, we're really excited for next week because Leeds are a team that we managed to beat up in Leeds, and so down here we're going to go for the same result. We've got a couple of boys coming back from injury, which will make a massive difference, and I'd also like to congratulate a couple of boys today who made their starting debuts, Pello and Tom. They were absolutely unbelievable today.
Great touch, thank you very much, Greg.
Cheers, thank you.
Cheers. Nice touch at the end. So a draw today, first game we're actually reporting where it's not a loss, so I mean there's positives there in itself. What do you make of the performance today?
Yeah, I was pleased with the performance game, to be honest. To bounce back after last week's disappointment, we didn't do ourselves justice last week, far from it, and the boys know that. A lot of disruptions this week with injuries, it's really hurt us, and a few other issues that have happened. But I thought the way the boys approached the game and the commitment and attitude was spot on.
As you mentioned last week, it just wasn't, the performance wasn't where it needed to be. There was a lengthy chat had after the game. Were the things that you talked about in that chat implemented during the game, and could you see that chat on the pitch?
Yeah, definitely. Again, we had a long chat about just accountability and looking at yourselves, and I think certain individuals let themselves down last week and they were aware of that, they knew that. So we put a specific game plan in play this week because we didn't feel we managed the game properly in the right areas last week. They took that on board tonight, and I think especially first half we definitely managed the game correctly. It's just a shame we had opportunities to get a couple more tries, we didn't take them.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah, 100%. And kind of just looking towards the end of the season now, we've got 4 more league games. We've obviously had very narrow losses to both Exeter and Durham, drew with 3rd place in the league. Where do you see us going now, and what do we need to do in order to make sure we're pushing up that table in order to get the best fixture possible?
I think it's getting my injured players back in the first one, to be honest, and those who weren't allowed to play for other reasons today, so let's get those back. We've got some good players coming through, but they're not quite ready for BSR, so it's that depth. Full team, full squad, I'm confident we could beat anybody on the day, if I'm honest. Doesn't matter where we play. Obviously we would want to avoid the long journeys, but the goal for us has always been secure our place in BSR, get into the playoff this year. Hopefully if we can get another win under the belt, we'll achieve that, and then we'll just prepare for that playoff. And whoever we play, ultimately if you're going to win the league, you've got to beat everybody, so we'll just prepare as normal and give it our best like the boys have done all year. They've gone out and emptied the tank, so we'll do that again.
Amazing stuff, can't ask for much more. Thank you very much.
Thanks, Al. Appreciate it. Thank you, Tom.
We'll wait to see next week against Leeds Beckett, where we'll see you there on CUTV. Thank you for watching.